Red Nation blogger back with another video. I got the beanie on because my hair is a mess. Didn't feel like combing it. Before I get started, as always, 91.8% of you guys that are watching my video are not subscribed. Please, please, please subscribe. It will help me out a lot. Just hit the button. That's all I ask for. I don't want to get deep into it. Just hit the button for me. Show me love. Appreciate it. NBA move today. NBA move. Montrezl Harrell signs a 2-year deal with a player option, I believe, after the first year with the Philadelphia 76ers. This is one of those on the margin moves for championship teams that championship teams do as they're trying to get better and tool up for the grinds of the regular season. This adds, I don't know if they still have Paul Millsap on the roster, but this adds another big man, another pick and roll threat, another guy, I believe he won 6th Man of the Year, another guy that just knows how to play. And he played with James Harden his rookie season with the Houston Rockets before he was traded for Chris Paul and he went to the Clippers. He showed promise even in his rookie season. Montrezl Harrell is a vet. He knows how to play the game. The only thing that's been a problem with Montrezl Harrell on the basketball court is the fact that his defense at times has made him unplayable in the playoffs, especially versus teams that run a lot of pick and roll. I don't know if like Milwaukee and like Boston run a ton of pick and roll. I know that Miami runs a little bit of it. I know that Cleveland will definitely run a lot of it. But I don't know if those other two teams that I mentioned, and I believe that those two teams, Boston and Milwaukee, would be at the top of the food chain come the end of the regular season. But I don't know how Montrezl Harrell will fare against those. But the good news is you have Joel Embiid who can eat up 36, 37, even 38 minutes come playoff basketball if Montrezl Harrell turns out to be a net negative like he was in that 2020 Clippers series when the Nuggets just absolutely obliterated the Clippers when he was in the game, when he was in the lineup. I like the move. Like I said, Daryl Morey has did a great job of piecing this team together on the margins. First, it started with James Harden taking a team-friendly deal, letting them get P.J. Tucker, bringing in Daniel House, trading for DeAnthony Melton. Now they bring in another guy in Montrezl Harrell, and they are strengthening their bench. That is what you need to do. You already have Matisse Thybulle. You already have Gorgie Yang. That's one of the things last season that they lacked, especially with the way that James Harden was playing last year. I was like, I don't see Philly doing anything significant because to go along with James Harden, you know, not returning to form and not being the James Harden that I know and I've seen play throughout the last 10 seasons, you know what I'm saying? Seeing that and then knowing that their bench was weak, knowing that they're relying on Paul Millsap and Gorgie Yang and Danny Green and Matisse Thybulle and Shake Milton and Korkmaz, relying on these guys that that are not really reliable, or they're reliable when you have two superstars playing at a superstar level. But if you got one superstar playing at a superstar level in Joel Embiid and another guy playing at a fringe all-star level, that's not going to get it done. And so this season with the added depth, and I'm assuming that James Harden is going to return to form, I think Philly is now a contender. They've always been a contender, but after the Cleveland trade for Donovan Mitchell, I kind of had Cleveland ahead of Philly. I had them right behind Boston, right behind Milwaukee, but ahead of Philly at that third spot. But I think that, you know, it may sound silly, but Montrezl Harrell being that backup big that the Sixers kind of need to go along with Paul Reed, that it helps. That's pretty much all I have to say. As always, like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. Red Nation Blogger out.